Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The Shakedown.
I am Ani So Exotic.
I am TrevHER, and we are joined by our special guest this week, Rumor Millz.
Yes.
Make some noise for Rumor at home. Thank you. Rumor, how excited are you to be here?
I'm super excited to be here. I think it's so fun. Has anybody who's been eliminated come and done this after before?
Not
No.
yet, because it's been a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you texted us the week after, and we're so excited to have you. And this week was the roast.
Yes.
I think, and I talked about this last time, the hardest challenge that there is. It is the hardest challenge. Not to toot my horn, that was the only week I was safe last year.
Period.
Right. And I was at the top where I won. So,
Good job.
But I was really close to being in the bottom.
Yeah.
I was not good at roasting. My roast was, terrible.
In general, being a roaster is so hard because, you have to find jokes that are going to connect with, the person that you know, but also that the audience can connect with, because a lot of the times they're coming into it not knowing who the person is.
Yes.
Right.
Down.
That's where, last year and even this year when we get into it, people made things up about people, and it still is funny. You just have to make sure that your delivery lands.
Yeah.
If I don't believe what you're saying, then I'm not gonna like your joke.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But okay, this week was the roast and the Gaga runway challenge.
Yes.
Night of 1,000 Gagas. Shall we get into these runways?
Yes, we should. But
Yes.
overall, what were we thinking of the night?
I thought it was a pretty good roast.
Yeah, I thought it was really good, actually. I was surprised by how good it was. to be
And
honest.
the runways were really, really good.
Yeah.
I was surprised. All night I was thoroughly entertained, and then we'll get into
Oh.
the most entertaining moments of all. So first up, who did we have first on the runway?
We had Dee Alexander.
Dee Alexander on the runway. Okay. It was a really... I don't remember the reference, if I'm being honest, but I thought the outfit looked really cool. She looked sickening on the runway. One of the cleanest
Yes.
looks I've seen her in. Where I thought it felt a little bit off and where I kind of got confused was I wanted Gaga, and then she was giving me Dee Dee, where she was flexing when she had the tank on. And cool, we loves that you go to the gym, sis. Same's work. Out. But I just that's where it didn't really connect with me. And it also was a little basic.
Yeah, it was so basic to me. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was especially compared to everyone else's. Think about some of the stuff people came out with. I was oh,
So,
girl.
as a starch Dee Alexander defender, just because, she was my partner.
Love her.
So, love her. I will say the reference was Beautiful Dirty Rich. It was one of Lady Gaga's first videos. And in fairness, the outfit is simple. So she did it to a T.
Right. Which, hey, if you do simple, do simple.
Yeah. Down.
For this runway, I'm gonna score it a solid, maybe a 6. I'm gonna score it a 6. It was very solid, very simple. I liked it. I thought it was cool though.
I'm going to give it a 6 as well. I just felt it was very solidly safe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I didn't get to see it on the runway, but I saw it backstage, and I'm gonna give it a 7 because that's my girl. And also, it was accurate.
It was accurate. The hair was really cut too. I thought she looked good in
the
bangs
hair.
actually. It hid the
She has
forehead.
a big forehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
With her muffin or son with her love blue gun.
Okay, next was Sapphica.
She looks smack like Gaga to me, in the face.
She even did the nose.
Yeah.
The Gaga nose.
I was she ate with that. That was little Gaga there.
I thought it was so cool. I don't remember the very specific reference. I remember this hair. I remember the headset. I remember the eyeliner. I don't remember the outfit so much, but she looked so good.
I'm such a Gaga stan. It was from her live concert. I think it was the Chromatica Ball?
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. You said it was
HBO
Chromatica.
special?
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's why it looked familiar. Okay. Yes. I thought it was really cool. I have to score this high. I thought it was so freaking accurate. This is ooh, a 9 for me.
Yeah, I was going to say a 9 as well. This was really good. That was
so good.
Every detail was on point. Yeah.
I agree.
I'd also say a 9.
Yes.
It was just my favorite look of the night.
I agree.
Yeah, same.
I agree. It was so well done. No nuts.
This garment shows off all my good side. Even my inside. This marks a maybe little.
Next, we had Gray.
Oh, this was so cool. So obviously I live with Gray. I didn't know this reference. She had to show me the pictures. Like when she was telling me what she wanted to do, I had no idea what she was talking about. She was like, the geode dress. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. After seeing the reference, like maybe it clicked something in my little like nostalgic brain of like young gay. But I don't I thought it was well done. I don't remember the reference. I loved it on the runway. It read so well. It looked very well constructed. The glasses were the fame and the little like scepter. It was so good.
Lit up.
Yeah, the disco stick lighting up was really one of those details that I just think like sent it over the edge for me.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was like very, very well done.
I was obsessed with this one.
I'm gonna give this an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8 for my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was cool.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I thought it read really well. I thought it looked very like fashion, and I thought it just was a great runway to me.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I really, really loved it, but I just think, you know, if I were nitpicking, compared to Sapphika's, I feel like I just would a little bit more finishing on the details.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I did like her added bra though, because Gaga in that outfit didn't have a bra, and like that studded bra, like I'd wear all the freaking time.
The bling really did do something.
It like really shone. Okay, next up we have Sorority Heights. This was very camp. It was fun.
Camp right in the eye.
It was fun.
I appreciate that she went for like a more niche reference with the Met Gala look.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
However, just like I had a lot of my friends in the audience who didn't know the reference and they didn't understand why she kept taking clothes off.
Yeah.
And I feel like that look in particular is such like a reveal after reveal after reveal kind of a moment.
And remind me of this. Were all of the outfits like that basic?
So they were, and that's kind of the issue that I think I have with doing this look here. I feel like, I mean, even if you did the like stuff, just like, I don't know, drag it up a little bit.
I wanted a stone.
Yes,
a stone somewhere. A stone somewhere.
Because did she go all the way down to the brawl? And
she did. Even if that was stone, or something,
like the payoff. Because watching Gaga do it on the Met Gala on the stairs is one thing, and then watching somebody else try to recreate it, I just think you need to bring that little extra.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel like also like at the beginning, as she was working the crowd to get that first reveal, and she was like, and then she revealed it, and it was like, oh.
No, and that's every single time. That was every single time. It was like, it was very, okay, bye. And then she just left.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool idea. I didn't like the execution. I'm gonna give this a 5.
Ooh. I'm gonna give it a 6.
See,
I
just for the sheer amount of like fabric and effort that was, I'm gonna give it a 7. Because like one reveal is hard to pull off, but that many in a row.
Yeah, that's T. Okay, next up we had Jade Doza Doll, and she was serving us a look from the Telephone music video, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the caution tape.
That was sick.
It was sickening.
It was amazing. So cool. Her with the little like glitzed up like handcuffs too when she came out and then like broke them. I just thought she was so good. And she also like sold it on the runway. She was like stomping and showing it off. It was so cool.
And the tape said like Doza
doll.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that.
It was really cool.
On her on her head it said doll, and I think it was like other places. It was so
the costume was like monogram.
Yeah, with like a look that can be so simple, she did what I wanted sorority to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it's like such a little fabric, but you know, she's got the body for it, so she could really pull it off. And then adding those like little details really, I think, elevated it to a place where if it had just been caution tape, it wouldn't have been as good.
Yeah. I loved this. I thought it was so cool. Like, even seeing it like backstage with her, I'm gonna give this an 8. I thought it was really strong.
I'm gonna give this an 8 also.
Yeah.
I have one note, and it's because I used to be really skinny too, and people used to tell me this all the time, is that when you're really skinny, you can get away with wearing things that other people can't. And so I feel like sometimes it's just nice to show a little bit more effort, I guess, or like choose like maybe something that shows off a different side of you, because we've already seen you be naked in all your other looks. But that's okay. Like, I loved it overall.
And I thought you 8. Is that perfect 8s across the board?
Yeah, we all had 8.
8, 8, 8.
Ding, ding, ding. I agree with that. I do want to see like another side of like her aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
However, I am loving what she's doing.
Yeah.
I think we all are, but like showing us something else would be like icing on the cake.
Yes, exactly. Shenandoah.
Okay, I need to look at
Yeah, can we look at Shenandoah's?
She did a quick one too.
Okay, let's look at this. Oh, and there she goes. Is this a reference to something?
So it is. It's a reference to the Guy music video. Honestly, seeing it, that was really accurate. Like the arrow from her chest and everything.
Okay.
And then what I can appreciate is that she brought it to another level by adding the Justice for Art Pop, because it's like such a fucking like internet thing. I just wish she held it there a little bit longer.
I don't know what it was about this. I didn't like it. And I really can't even pinpoint what I really didn't like. I don't know.
You know what it
the
is?
boobs were so weird looking.
I agree.
To me.
The boobs did look a little strange.
The boobs were like a uniboob. And like, I don't know, the wings were really cute. It all felt like a little unnecessary. I don't know.
I would have liked if she had done something to like camouflage the beard a little bit more, because I know it's her signature.
Yeah.
But with like that kind of a blood-colored look, she could have like...
Shenandoah, the fact that we have been here for 10 minutes trying to find your reference.
That's pretty sickening. I think she did a pretty good job of recreating it to me.
It was recreated to a T. I don't know if it was my favorite, though.
Yeah, I think they're one, like, mind-blowing that you were able to do that. Like, getting the arrow to stick out and stuff is, like, really, like, I don't even know how you do the physics, like, how you transport that. I think the contouring on the tits could have been better.
Yeah.
They just kind of, like, the light hit it too much, and I think when it's, like, flat red like that, you need, like, more to kind of give it that definition.
I will say it also read better on stage watching that back than it did backstage.
Yeah.
Backstage, I really didn't like it. On the stage, it looked very different. I have a feeling that's why she was so fast going on and off the stage and didn't really go down to the judges.
Yeah.
A, because the wing's probably really hard to move with, and
the lighting.
B, just because the lighting, if it was off of that lighting, it might have looked really weird.
Yeah, I can understand that.
After watching it back, though, I didn't, like, hate it. It just wasn't, like, my fave of the night. I'll give this, like, a 7, though. It was pretty, like, accurate to, like, what we just watched.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9, honestly.
Ooh.
Because... Oh, not take this part. I'm gonna give it a 9 because I think it was a really good recreation, and it was a very gaggy look. Like, I feel like it was... It got its point across, which was to be like, oh my god, she has giant wings, she's covered in blood, like she had a look that was so different from everyone else's, I feel like, and gave that like more edge side of Gaga that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I really liked this look overall. Yeah.
I thought it ate. Like I said, I think there were only like a few little minor details I would have liked to see. I definitely think if she'd just like done some like red beard wax or something, that would have like really sent that over the edge and really tied the whole aesthetic together.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. Everything else was perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, next was Darcy.
This was stunning. It was so cool. I thought everything was so cool, down to like the leggings that she had on, the jacket, the hair was perfect. All those like soda cans. It was so good. I really thought that this was like my favorite runway of the night.
What really sent me was the fact that like every detail was perfect, and the cans. Tatiana goes, "Are those Olipop?" She's like, "They're soda cans," and she's like, "Yeah, but like Olipop cans," and she's like, "Yeah,
Maybe justice for Olipop, not Art Pop."
Actually, looking at this back, like it a lot more than when I first saw it. And do you see that she has the D on her?
Yeah,
That's cute.
Wait,
I actually really like
I
that.
didn't catch that. Yeah,
I really like this, actually, looking back. I don't know why. I thought, when I first saw it, I like Jade's look better out of like the telephone looks. But now looking at this, I think every detail is on point. She always has like the details down.
Yeah, she
like,
is
every week.
She is eating these runways up.
Yeah.
I will say. I love this. I don't have a 0, but I want to give this a 10. This is a 10 for me. I was like gagged backstage. It reads so well on stage. She did so good. I want to give this a 10.
I'm going to give it an 8. I think that it's an amazing look, and she did it really well, but I feel like there could have been like even gaggier or like more over the top looks that she could have chosen. Yeah. Comparatively to other people, it looked more basic, even though every detail was there. If that makes sense.
yeah. Actually, I agree with that. I was gonna give it an 8 as well. I think like the details are really on point, and she looks absolutely stunning. Like literally every time she comes out on the stage. The only thing for me is just, out of all the looks, like, it just doesn't seem like as big of an undertaking, and maybe I'm just underestimating how much work was put into it.
Well, I liked it.
I still think it was amazing.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, so after Darcy, we had Dior Couture. Can we watch this back?
Yeah.
Backstage, I didn't
I think it was supposed to be Gray's look from last week.
No, this is something different.
Oh, she wasn't. Oh. Are you sure?
Right? Isn't this something different?
So it is from the same music video, but it's the red version.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's like
Oh,
basically the same thing.
So it is Gray's from last week.
Yeah.
This is just not great. Also, the mixing and matching of the did she walk off the stage so fast too?
Yeah.
What? It's
There's
up.
just 30 seconds. Too.
Yeah, these
She
girls.
didn't go up to the judges.
No one's going up to the judges to show it off. You have to show them the details, or they will like take points off.
I will say I'm really surprised at this look from Dior. I feel like I've never seen her. Like, this is something I would do. I would never expect that from her.
What would you expect from her?
I would expect there to be like a lot more stoning.
Right.
More, like, she always gives really high, detailed, polished drag, in my opinion. So seeing her come out and, and no shade, but it's like a Fashion Nova lingerie suit with
a crown thing.
A crown and
yeah, it's
shoes.
like
the shoes are the most stunning part about this look, I think. Well, the crown too. But
I don't even like the crown. It doesn't even fit on her head.
Well, I think maybe like Gaga didn't do a hair with this look, so I think if she hadn't done one, or she'd done it like a pussycat wig. And then also, I'm not a fan of the necklace on this one. I think it.
And why does she suck a dick on stage?
Something in her blurb. We can listen.
I wish something else was stoned. The top and the bottom is stoned, and like nothing in between. It is like
even a stoned belt.
It's like it's just awkward. It's just awkward. It's like it's not fitting. Oh, okay. No, so she just sucked dick for no reason. Love. So I did not like this. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Oh.
This was not good. No shade.
For me, I feel like you put like half as much effort into this look as you usually do,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give it half the points out of 5.
Outfit that you wore when accepting the Best New Artist Award.
Okay, well that clears out the runways,
Yes.
and then we got down to the roast. So this roast was very interesting. We had the group of girls that were up here were just all so different.
Yes.
Every single person gave us a different one, different roast.
Mm-hmm.
None of them made the same jokes, and none of them even delivered the same. So
Yeah.
we'll get into it. First, it was Dee Alexander to open.
Yes.
I thought Dee did a great opening job.
Me too. I thought she did an amazing job. I said, solid job, good zingers, proud of her, very funny.
There were so many zingers. The way that she did the roast too is the way that I wish that I could do roasts. I just can't write them this way. It's when you are just talking and you throw in a joke.
Yeah.
You're just talking, you throw in a joke at this person. And it all sounds like you are making it up on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Dior Couture, I don't like your drag, and this is why. It's it didn't have that kind of jokes to it. It was oh yeah, I was walking down the street and I saw Dior Couture's wig right over there,
Yeah.
just like a hay bale, whatever, blah 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 blah. I don't know, just jokes like that.
Yeah.
The way that she set them up and delivered them was great, and I thought it was a perfect person to open. Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed her set. I think going first, especially in a roast, it's really hard for anybody to gauge where the competition is going to go. So I feel like that's the only reason she wasn't in the top. Because when the first person comes out, unless they have people on the floor crying, I don't think they're going to get the top scores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel
Yeah,
that makes
you're
sense.
saving it. You're well, this was good, but I don't want to give away my $20 to buy this when I might find something I like better for $20 later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was so
I
solid.
thought it was so good. I was surprised she wasn't in the top. I thought she did a really solid job.
I am too. I'm gonna give her an 8. This was one of my favorite roasts.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna
of
give
the
it an
night. It was one of my top 2 favorite roasts.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because that's my sister.
I thought she did so well, and opening is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I really had to edit down my material tonight. I started with 10 pages, and then I realized it couldn't all be about Dior's forehead, so I had to start.
After Dee, we had Safika.
Yes.
Okay, this was a little hard to watch.
Yeah.
at some
I feel like at points. Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing about Safika though is that she really didn't waver in her confidence and the way that she was delivering it when her jokes didn't hit. And I think that's what kind of she kept it moving. When
Yeah.
a joke didn't work, she just moved on.
And that's
Yeah.
what you need to do.
Yeah. And I thought, and I didn't think really any of her jokes were funny, but I thought that her confidence on stage was there, and yeah, I liked her talking. I just didn't think the jokes were funny.
I felt like her roast was a lot like her performance so far in this competition. It had really big highs and then really low lows.
I agree.
Okay, fair.
Because there were some jokes that, even maybe if I didn't get them, the audience around me was laughing. And I think I take the crowd's response into consideration a
100%.
lot. I think she's also just so small and so cute and so sweet. So I think roasting is not something that she's probably used to doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say I wrote solid, some awkward moments, some zingers, okay overall. She had really good moments though. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But there were also definitely a lot of awkward moments.
Yeah. And I think it's the more experience that some of these girls have on a microphone, prior, hosting shows and everything, it really does show it in this part of the competition.
Yes.
And I think that
Mm-hmm.
her experience is just she's so new. So
Yeah.
it's hard to really read, super confident and get all these jokes out the way that you want to.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I'm gonna give this a 5. High highs, low lows. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I can't get my 6 out, but I'm gonna give it a 6 because I thought she did have at least 2 things she said I was laughing at hard. So I feel like that's more than some of the other girls. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6 as well. Love you, girl.
Glaze, where is Grey glowing? Yes. Wait, or is she just sweating? Truly, Gray is the ultimate bottom. I mean, you let Crimson inside of you just for her to control you like a sock puppet.
Then we had, after Sapphica, then we had...
Sorry.
After Sapphica, then we had Gray.
Oh, Gray.
My sister. Oh no.
The second time ended for her, she looked defeated. I think that moment where you falter and your face drops and you're like, I fucked up. Everybody else believes it too.
Well, I do agree. A lot of her jokes weren't landing. It was the way that she was delivering. The way that she delivered, and she's gonna get mad at me for like talking about her, but the way that they were being delivered, there was a lot of ad-libs that like didn't need to be there. Mm-hmm. She kept making faces like a every time she makes a joke, it's like, no, don't do that. Say the next thing. It took her forever to get to a joke, and then the punchline wasn't strong enough because we waited so long. And the pacing on stage was insanely distracting, and like she would like turn around, like face her back to the audience. She wasn't loud enough in the microphone. It all around was not a great night for Gray.
Yeah.
I don't think the jokes landed. I don't think her confidence showed on stage. I did not. I was really like sad for her because especially once she got halfway through, she realized she wasn't doing well. Tati yelled 1 minute, then she really lost it. Couldn't even get words out of her mouth, and then she was done. And it was just really hard to watch.
Yeah. It just kind of bombed and like nothing really landed. And she was also like sassing the judges, but I feel like that part wasn't landing either. And it just seemed like kind of a hostile vibe. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a lot of it was just not landing. And I felt really bad, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a
See, maybe my sense of humor is broken. I thought, it had waves where people were laughing along with her and then there were awkward laughs. But overall, I think she could have sold it if, like, when she got that time call out, she would have just been like, and that's all the time I have,
Yeah.
And just, like, went campy with it.
I don't want to be mean.
I don't want to either. But, like, if I was doing this unbiased, oh my god, I would give it, like a 3.5. I would give it, like, a 3.5. I actually feel really bad, but, like, that is probably how I would score it.
I'm gonna be even meaner. I'm so sorry, Gray, but none of this landed for me. Like, absolutely nothing. I'm gonna give it a 2. Love you, though.
I'll give it a 5. Like I said, I think it was, like, halfway between good and bad. Like, I think it could have been better. I think the confidence was really the issue, and then just feeling like, you let it show.
Oh, sorry, Gray. Love you.
People, never myself, they would just call you ugly. But I think it truly takes talent. Because you're the only person that I know that paints like that makes it look like you have a stroke on both sides of the face.
Next was Sorority Heights.
Okay.
I thought she was so confident on the mic.
The sorority was so funny.
She was so funny.
She was so funny. I thought that this was so well done.
Yes.
I thought this was like a very basic, good way of how to do a roast, where she literally like went down the line and like read each person.
Yeah,
it was very basic, but almost like every single one of her jokes landed.
Yes.
And she was really funny. She kept hitting Crystal. She kept hitting Crimson. It was good. I loved these jokes.
Love when people catch strays.
I love when people catch strays. That's what you have to do. That's like, because it's so unexpected.
Yeah,
like you're like,
literally.
okay, yeah, LOL, Dee Dee's next. What about Dee Dee? And then it's like something crazy about like, I don't know, like Crystal Edge's like.
I was really surprised, actually shocked. I did not know sorority had that in her. In fact, like if you had asked me before the roast, and I told her this backstage, I thought she was gonna bomb. I did not think that girl had a funny bone in her body. I thought she was gonna be Dior Couture. Ooh.
Spoiler. Yeah, I love her.
I thought she did an amazing job. I felt very comfortable, like, being in the audience with her on the mic. I was like, I felt very at peace and safe. Like, I was going to laugh for the rest of the time. Like, I would have been fine if it was her for the rest of, like, the night. You know what I mean? She was so funny.
She was funny. I loved this. I'm gonna give this a 9, actually.
Yeah,
Out of the roast,
9.
perfect 9. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm a fan now.
This is so good. Oh, not before.
We were competitors before.
I think it was my favorite roast of the night.
Same, actually.
It was my favorite roast
It was
of
the
night.
one we talked about the whole car ride home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, the last time I saw a doll bomb that hard is when I saw Megan 2.0 in theaters. At least she could dance, and At least she had nice hair. And at least people paid to go see that.
Next up was Jade.
Ooh, okay. Jade's roast was fun.
I liked hers actually.
Jade's roast was fun. There weren't a lot of jokes. I think out of her 5-minute set, I heard 5 jokes. 2 of them were about me and Crimson. Okay. I think, right? She kept talking about the House of Sid.
Yes.
And then she talked about how she wanted to fuck Mari, which I think her personality is just fun to be around. And when she was making fun of herself, and we had the heckler in the crowd who was also talking. She played off of it, and I thought I didn't think that the roast was good, but I liked her on a microphone.
Honestly,
yes, totally agree.
The opening line of, and this concludes our white section, whites only section of the night, that
really
sent me, and I was there for anything she had to say after that.
I think
it was so funny.
And then she did the thing with the microphone, she's like,
yeah.
She wound up the microphone. No, dude, she won that for me right then and there. That was really funny. I forgot about that joke. That I think it was the best joke of the night.
I was obsessed with this. I thought exactly what you said. I just felt like she was so funny on the mic, even if she wasn't necessarily roasting anyone. I don't know if the challenge got done, but she was fun. I had a fun time watching her and listening to her. I think she reacted really well to all the little slip-ups or anything that went wrong. She was just got the crowd in on it with her, ooh.
Yeah.
And then it was it was fun, it was fine. And I thought she did a really good job to me.
Yeah, I thought this was great. Maybe not super roasty, but I'm gonna give this, I feel I have to give it a 6. I loved it so much, but there were just no jokes. There was a couple. I'll give it a 6 though. The one about her talking about how if they cut Mari's pecs off and her and Citrine would share one boob, I thought that was so funny. That was another joke that I just freaking loved.
Just the crazy.
It's just so ridiculous. I loved it, but I'll give it a 6.
I'm going to give it a 7. I thought since this whole competition is about trying to find another host, I thought that was a good, good for her cause. You know what I mean?
Her campaign?
Her campaign to become the next host. This was a feather in the crown. She did a good job on the mic. I felt safe with her. I'd be fine with her as a host. And she kind of has an ASMR voice too, to me at least.
Very soothing, monotone, but in a good way.
Yeah,
it just works. I love it.
Right, swag. Okay, that concludes the whites only portion of our roast.
Okay, after Jade was Shenandoah, this was exactly how I thought Shenandoah was going to do a roast. I was like, this bitch is gonna talk so fast where I'm not gonna be able to hear everything, but I knew it was gonna come across funny.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this roast was really fun.
I thought it was really good.
I thought her outfit was freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I loved it. The hair hat. What was that?
It was feathers.
It looked like colored hair. It was so silly. It was joke after joke after joke after joke. It didn't stop. I was laughing the entire time.
Same.
I was laughing the entire time. I thought it was really well done.
I liked she did at one moment. She obviously it's very classic to say, what did she say? She sang something. Do you remember this? She was and you are too, but she sang it.
And you're shaped like one too.
And then so I thought it was okay, you took a very classic joke, but since you sang it in a weird ass voice, it made it funny.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? It should have been not funny, but it was funny because she sang it. So I thought that was just doing little tidbits there, adding every little bit of comedy you can.
Yeah.
I feel chef's kiss. It was so good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Shenandoah is just so smart with her comedy, timing, and everything that she does. It's that's her wheelhouse, and she knows it.
I'll give it a 9.
What'd you give it? A 9 as well? I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. It was really, really solid, and I enjoyed the whole thing. She started speaking Spanish at one point.
Yes, she was.
Where? I don't know if she actually speaks Spanish, but the way she pulled it off, I was like, I believe it.
Marigone Garden directly translates to faggot me, but don't get it twisted. She might be an activista in the streets, but she's a pasiva in the sheets.
And then not last.
I wish.
Darcy was after Shenandoah.
She gave us a short and sweet set of 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Out of 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute set that they were given. every single person went between 4 and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Darcy was really short. Half of her jokes didn't land either.
Yeah.
They weren't even fun. And they were very, like, low-hanging fruit. Like, it was very, like, Chat GPT. Because it was, like, it seemed like you didn't know the person and you just, like, kind of said something very, like, generic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
I enjoyed that it was short. She got the laughs and got off stage because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do tonight at Crimson's birthday roast. I wanted more. I
Yeah.
wanted more.
I agree with that completely. I thought it was just like very abrupt when she ended also.
Yeah.
Because I thought there was going to be a lot more left. And I was
Didn't
like,
she
oh.
say, that's my time? And we
Yeah.
all were like, no, it's not. We're like,
You honestly,
You can
points
still go.
for that. Points for that.
yeah, she's like, and that's my time. And we all were like, oh.
That's all the time I have. You're welcome.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't really remember any of the jokes.
I don't
like,
know the jokes either.
I do remember like the delivery and pacing sounding okay.
Yeah.
I would say it was very safe for me.
I would say it's like incredibly safe for me too. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Same.
I'm going to give it a 6 as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Darcy.
Gray, best known for working at Spark Social, where the drink she serves lack alcohol and the drag lacks quality.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Okay, next up, and finally, we had Dior Couture.
I have no notes. I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
I don't know what was happening, bro. Like, oh my god. I don't know what to
Oh.
The thing is that like, if you know Dior and you're backstage with Dior, she does not have to be a character to be funny. Like, if you took Laganja Estranja and like methed her up a lot and then gave her like 6 Red Bulls and then let her talk. And I feel like she could have just done that. So like the character aspect of it, I didn't get. I was like, why are we doing a character? You already are a character. If anybody backstage is a character, you are a character. You're like made for TV. So what was that?
I totally agree.
I didn't even know she was Effie Trinket until like 3 minutes in.
What did she say? Methy Twink?
Methy Twinket? Is that what it was? Methy Twinket? Dude,
Wait, that's kind of funny, actually.
it was really funny. It's a stupid concept. I was laughing at her, not with her.
Yes.
I think everyone was.
Oh, God.
People started talking over her. I have to say, I was in the back over here, like in the corner. Sasha Adam Sanchez was sitting in the corner, like watching the whole thing. She could see. She was just on a booth. No, on a stool. And about 2 minutes into Dior's set, she stands up and boos her. A multiple, like, title winner, like, standing up and booing you. Like, I'm actually surprised no one got on the stage and took Dior off of it.
I was like, oh, this is not it. And I was backstage during this one because I was getting ready for my number.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh. And then somebody, and I'm not going to say who, ran backstage. And they go, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad.
It was, like, really hard to, like, be in the room.
Yeah.
But she was not wrong.
She wasn't, but I was just like, and then the thing for this to be what Dior went home on, I think, like, to me, like, I'm almost, and I'm saying this as a sister, and because I love you, I'm a little mad. Because you are so funny naturally. And I feel like I get wanting to do a big, high concept, like, joke, but I don't know.
I would score her on the creativity. Methy Twinket already is really fucking creative. And then she like pulled things out of a little fishbowl to read them and gave them each a district.
Yeah, that was funny.
Wow. And then when Tati says there's 1 minute left, she drops the character fucking completely and just starts running around the stage saying, that's Crimson's wig, those are some cliffhangers, I hate your drag, you're hot, Jade. It was so... It was insane. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen at Shakers. And I've been to screen test a lot.
Well,
And this was the craziest thing. I saw a girl during screen test one time. She went to Whole Foods right before she came. She pulled out a raw rotisserie chicken
I am
out of like a whole food bag
disgusted.
and just started eating it on stage during a number. Do I remember the number? No. Do you remember the person? Yes. Text me after. And it was crazy. This was crazier.
Yes.
Oh my god. This will be something that I think about
See, now
every day for weeks.
I wish I saw the act because all I got was the audio back there. Love you, Dior.
All I have to say is exactly what you said, like mad and like disappointed. I know Dior. I know she can do so much better. It's just I don't know what made her make those choices, and it's really disappointing and sad, honestly.
I wonder if she wanted to go home. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Okay, what numbers are we giving this?
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna give it a 1, too.
Did we all give it a 1?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be the mean one, but I think we all agree. Oh wow!
Oh my god.
It was crazy to watch.
I will say I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Like, it will go down as like a very like iconic moment that will be so much funnier years later.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. I can't.
Messy Twinket.
That was the... I can't, like...
Honestly, that might be my new Instagram handle.
That should be her Twitter. That was... I'm gonna say it one more time. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen on a stage. Ever. It made Gray look funny.
Oh, down.
My name is Methy Twink Shit. Yes, I said Methy Twink Shit, and no, I don't do meth no more. I quit 2 hours ago. Thank you.
After that, then we got to the tops and the bottoms.
Yes.
Our top 3 were Darcy, Sorority, and Shenandoah. Did we like the top 3?
2 out of 3, I would agree with.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. I agreed with 2 out of the 3. I was very surprised to see Darcy there.
Same.
The thing that I think really put her there was her runway.
Yeah.
Because her runway was so strong. Like, I would have scored it perfectly. I really would have. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that made sense if it like was between her and Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Like the runway pushing her over the edge, that could make sense.
Yeah, because I definitely thought Dee Dee was in the top
Yeah, me too.
after the roasts. I thought she did really, really good. Did you agree with the top?
Actually, in the same boat. Darcy is the only one where I was just like, to me, it just felt safe. I wouldn't have put it as a top placement, but
Yeah.
I guess the runway is what took her over the edge over Dee Dee.
Yeah. Then we had our winner, who was Shenandoah.
Yes. Second win in a row.
Second win in a row. Yeah, she's the first to 2. What do we think of the winner?
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, she's consistently shown that she's hilarious. And so I went into this challenge expecting her to sweep, and she didn't disappoint me. You know what I mean?
I just think
Yes.
if you compare her runway to Sorority, who was the closest up to her in the challenge, like if you compare their runways, I do think Shenandoah's was a lot better than Sorority.
Totally. If that's what it came down to, I will
Yeah.
say, like, I did think Sorority was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, that night, I also really didn't love Shenandoah's look.
Yeah.
I get it had such a good wow factor. The wings were great. I really thought Sorority won this week.
I mean, hashtag justice for art pop.
Literally.
Hashtag justice for Sorority. That's my diva. I just wish something was stoned. If she stoned that last outfit or something, or even got like a stoned bra, like they sell those on Amazon. You could buy,
stone,
you could buy them. Literally,
Oh,
and then
that
it would have been
would've been
cunty. It would have been so good. Then that last reveal would have been like, oh yes.
Yeah.
I think she would have won if that was stoned. Even a scatter stone, that didn't take long.
No, not at all.
Hour and a half. Then we had our bottom 3 this week. Bottom 3 were Dior Couture,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
and Sapphica.
Yes.
This is Sapphica's second time in the bottom.
Yes, it is.
And then that lip sync.
Why do they keep doing lip syncs if they're not going to keep, like, if they're not going to keep the winner? That's what I want to know. No shade.
I don't understand.
I felt like that was kind of like they played in her face a little bit to do the lip sync. And to me, Dior clearly won that lip sync. Like, if there had to be one winner, it would have been Dior. If there was 2 winners, I would have said Dior and Sapphica. But, like, I don't know. I'm really surprised.
I just think it should have been a bottom 2. I think like we
that would've
shouldn't
made more
have even
sense.
had the third person because it was taking up stage space.
Yeah.
It was taking up a lot of stage space. They kept getting in each other's faces.
That
Yeah.
was chaotic. And then the only thing
That's
for me that would have been an auto elimination for Dior was when drag became a contact sport.
More than once. It happened more than once.
She grabbed onto Gray's shoulders. This is the only thing I could see from the window.
Mhm.
She launched herself on stage, grabbing onto Gray's shoulders, and
when she was like here.
yeah, and she caught her ponytail a little bit when she was down in the front, and like that could have been a moment that took her wig off, and I just don't think like
that's not cute.
No, she also like she also like pulled her hair like on the stage, like she was like playing with it. Yeah, like Gray was like on the floor like doing something, and then she like just takes the ponytail and it starts like playing with it. But like you don't know what Gray's about to do. You can take her wig off. Like that I think was an auto elimination. And I do honestly think before the lip sync even started, if there was a bottom two, or if there was a double elimination, or if there was a single elimination, I think Dior was going to go home regardless because of how bad the roast was.
But then I feel like that's kind of like dumb. Then they should not have lip syncs if that's not going to affect it in any way. Like it's marketed as the lip sync has like meaning or like determines who's going to stay,
So-
and that just really surprises me.
to me, I think I hear what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the lip sync factors into it. But I also think we have to look at like overall
Holistically,
track record. Like, was it a serviceable lip sync, and how have they performed throughout the rest of the
she
competition?
has a win.
Well, yeah, no, Dior. I think the only thing for me, aside from the terrible roast,
Mm-hmm.
like even if she were to out lip sync somebody, the second she put her hands on another contestant,
easy.
That-
Easy. I wouldn't keep it anyway.
that's when you're out.
I can get that, but I feel like I noticed moments where all of them were like, since they were so little space, I felt like there were moments where all of them were kind of like playing off each other and like definitely touching each other. I know there was a moment where Gray was like behind Dior, kind of like going like this, and like, you know, just like little moments like that. But it didn't seem like I didn't see the one with Dior grabbing the hair, but like
Well,
all
it
the
wasn't
little
that she-
moments, it didn't seem like very
I didn't
hostile, if that makes sense.
I didn't see her grab the hair either, and I don't think it was like ill-intentioned or anything.
Yeah.
So that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like Ray was on the bottom floor
Mm-hmm.
and she was on stage, and she jumped off the stage and used Gray's shoulders to hold herself,
That's like
and her sleeve caught on Gray's ponytail. Not by a lot, but like, I mean, play the footage back.
And I hope that y'all run into each other in a fun way.
This was a weird lip sync. Also, Gray didn't know a lot of the words either.
Yeah.
You could tell sometimes when like Gray did not know the words, and I think they all kind of forgot that the end of the song like happened. Remember, like the end of Marry the Night is like
for,
another like
10
minute
Yeah.
break. Yeah, I think they all forgot about it, and they're like, oh shit, okay.
Literally.
Windmill. It was just that over and over again. This was a crazy lip sync.
It was.
I think Marry the Night as a lip sync choice is interesting because it's a song that's like really long and goes nowhere.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
This was we've oh my god, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. We just kept talking about how bad this lip sync was.
Yeah.
I was not. 3 people on stage was a lot. If they weren't going to do a bottom or eliminated 2 people, they shouldn't have done a bottom 3. And I unfortunately like I would have sent Dior home.
Really?
Yes, after watching the lip sync and how like hands on she was on the other girls, and just how bad that roast was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to justify to keep her. I would have like stuck my head out and been like, you have to get rid of her.
Yeah.
I thought it was crazy. The whole night was crazy for her.
It was.
Like the roast being bad is one thing. The creativity I can respect. For me, it was just like getting the physical in the lip sync. That was it.
Yeah. So Dior went home, yes.
And everyone was very shocked. The crowd was silent. I think they thought other people were going to go home.
I did.
And I think we all did.
Yeah.
I think even Gray was like, I'm pretty sure like I was supposed to go home. But like, yeah, the crowd was like confused. Just because Dior was doing so well in the competition.
Yeah.
And tonight was just like such a flop.
She has been
crazy.
literally steamrolling. Like,
Yeah.
So very shocking.
Yeah. With that being said, unfortunately, we said goodbye to Dior Couture. Next week, we have Snatch Game.
Yes. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm very excited to see this challenge, see the improv skills of the contestants, and how well they can stay in character, and how funny they can be, all three of them.
I'm so nervous for this challenge. I'm so nervous for this. After watching some of the roasts, I don't know who these girls are going to do.
Oh, down.
I don't know what Sapphica's going to do and how she's going to make it funny. I don't know what Darcy's going to do and how to make it funny. Like, Gray, I'm a little nervous for. I just really hope that these girls turn it out. This is on par with roast. It's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I was surprised I was in the top last year.
You did a really good job.
That's what
You
everyone
just had
said.
fun.
I just like,
I think you just got in character and had fun, and you could feel it. Like,
yeah.
from the
I mean,
audience.
Jennifer Coolidge is also just like such a easy. She's an easy one to fall back on because you can kind of like say anything and make it funny.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why I chose her.
Yeah.
That's my suggestion for anyone is like not to do something with like so crazy of a voice where people can't understand you, but make it like a really good gay reference so that people are on like your side as soon as you step out on the stage.
Yes.
That's what I would say. If they have like a strong character, I'm excited to see it.
Yes. I feel like with voices, there's like such a fine line between like being not able to understand or being like instantly recognizable. Like with Jennifer Coolidge, like you did it in a way that was instantly recognizable. And then like Elmo, like Daya sounded like Elmo, but you couldn't understand what she was saying. So
exactly.
that like took her out like a way down. So
who would you have done for Snatch Game if you were in the competition?
So, I debated telling you guys when I came on here, but I think the night of the competition, I'll just post a picture of me as who I would have been.
Okay, that's fun. We hope to see you next week at the competition.
yes.
And I think that's our time.
Yes.
I'm Darcy De La Quadra.
Okay.
That's my time.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for watching another episode of The Shakedown. And we will be back here next week with Snatch Game.
Yes. All right. See you next week. Bye.